this is a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing, nothing without a woman or a girl. You see, man made the cars to take us over the road. Man made the train to carry the heavy load. Man made the electric light to take us out of the dark. Man made the boat for the water, like Noah made the ark. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing, not a woman or a girl. Man thinks about a little bit of baby girls and a baby boys. Man make them happy, 'cause man
From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Boston Red Sox. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub, singing a pair of top-level arms on the mound today.
I think what makes these guys so great is their tempo. They don't take very much time in between pitches. It doesn't give the hitters an opportunity to try to think with you and gain an advantage in this chess match.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Ryan Baio. Ziggy, he's managed to rack up a lot of innings on the mound this season.
And Boog, this guy's getting close to 200 innings on the year. You know, there's some milestones that pitchers go after, and one of them 20 wins. But another one that we don't talk about a whole lot is that 200 inning threshold. To be able to surpass that says that, hey, they prepared themselves for the season, they were able to stay healthy, and they were able to pitch effectively enough to stay in ball games long enough to reach that number. Pretty impressive on what he's done, and it's not over yet.
Righty delivers. That one a little bit high, and now it's even 1-1. Got the back going too soon. It's strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Number 12, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away now.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Brian Reynolds here. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-1. Bounced out to short. Nice grab. Over to first, and it beats him. What a play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back now at Fenway. And today's starting pitcher, Mitch Keller.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
The pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Kwon calls it in, and there's one away. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And that ball is out of here. A gigantic blast. His 24th home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One out, base is empty. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throw over to Tellez, and Devers is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Tristan Casas. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. This one lifted in the air, left field. Reynolds hauls it in to end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. And we're back. And now here's the veteran DH, Brandon Lowe. In for a strike. And it's 0-1. That's a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Right-hander kicks, deals. This ball's chopped on the ground. Gathers and throws to first. 1 out in the second. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. There's a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Lifted in the air, right center field. On the move to the alley. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. This one in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, and it remains 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for Boston, Enmanuel Valdez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. His 34th of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. First pitch misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
And a foul ball. The 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Hayes. To first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. John Birdie at the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive. And it gets down for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
This one in the air. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Check on the runner. Birdie back in on a dive. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Boston with another on the solo blast. And it's 2-zip. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Bayo goes 6'1". He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Andy Rodriguez digs in now. Right through there for a strike. Well, Singy, when you come to Fenway Park, I think the first thing that you think about and you picture the Green Monster. What's it like standing there playing with that thing behind you?
Now, I'll tell you this, it is an experience your first time in here if you're playing the outfield with the Green Monster, because it plays like no other wall in all of baseball. You really have to pay attention during batting practice, but still a cool place to play, and it was one of my favorites.
Out to short. Gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bucks go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Fenway Park, here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. The line of the pitch.
That's the ball.
The pitch. In the air, right field. Rodriguez on the move to the gap. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. He's already homered here in this one. Ball 1 low. Red Sox by 2 here in the third and final game of the series. Can't glove it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. 2 outs, bases empty. Devers now. He's 0 for 1. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Stephen Kwan. That clips the corner.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that one is inside.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Now the number 2 hitter struck out swinging his first time. There's the strike. Bounce to the right side. Fires over to Darnell. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, bases empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Grounded out his first time. And ball 1. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The other way. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that's outside. And that's ball 2.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pirates lead 1. They trail it here 2-0. Back in Boston, John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Tristan Casas. And the first offering is not close. Fought off foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Rodriguez going back on this one. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Manuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And it's 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Travis d'Arnaud up next for the Red Sox. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And there's a strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one the other way and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back here at Fenway Park, ready now for the 5th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That's to third. Devers tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. That one's in there. 0-1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Out to short. Jump throw. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Rowdy Tellez. First time up, he grounded to third. That one off the mark. And that is ball 1. This one in the air. Drifts towards it. And makes the grab. And that is that. 2-3 go the Pirates. They're still down. It's 2-0. Birdie batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Left field, way back there. Reynolds going back, makes the catch up against the wall. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is out of here. His 11th of the year. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate when he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That catches the top part of the zone. That is strike 2. That one almost got him. And the right-hander deals. Wouldn't chase that time. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Some activity in the bullpen for the Pirates. Roansy Contreras loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Gonzalez, a left-hander, also throwing. One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. The 0-2. And they'll do it again.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And here it comes. Out there to center. Kwan sprinting after it. Hauls it in after a long run. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Top of the 6th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Endy Rodriguez. And a pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Lee. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
On the ground to the left. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Stephen Kwan. Double play ball to second. There's one. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Now it's the second baseman.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Next offering in there for a strike. Slider right there. Rodriguez on third with 2 out. In the air on the infield. Casas under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there. Back here in Boston. Here's Rafael Devers. Devers measures 6 feet even, 28 years old. He's a former American League MVP. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
To the right side. He'll do it himself. One away, bottom of the 6th. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And delivers outside. This one in the air. Hayes has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder,
and he swings and misses at the initial offering.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Tarno, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Throw over to first, and he's back in safely. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Throws to first in time. That's the third out. Back inside Fenway Park, top of inning number 7. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Foul ball there. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Kicks and deals. On the ground right side. Throw sails over his head at first. And this ball is going to wind up out of play.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
And there's a hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Tying run at the plate. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. And now the runner will score from third on a wild throw. Lead runner around second. And he's in safely at third. A run comes in on the play.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
That's a ball.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. But no advance. That's ball 1.
Don't be surprised, to ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The tying run at the plate. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Bounce to third. Devers tosses across to first, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. Up next for the Pirates, Rowdy Tellez. That one way outside, and that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
And there's a ball. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one misses. 3-1. Andy Rodriguez waits on deck for Pittsburgh.
Right through there for a strike. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And a swing and a miss. Third out, and that ends the frame. So 2 runs, 1 hit, 3 errors, and no one left on. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Roansy Contreras.
Tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now a drag bunt, third base side.
You know, these Red Sox digging into numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Out towards right center field. And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu in the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Man at second. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. One down. Now it's the shortstop.
The bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, out to short. Zips it across, and 2 away now. So the lineup flips over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he can run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Right-handed reliever. And there's a foul ball.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Fly ball center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that's the inning. One left for the Red Sox, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Boston for the top of the 8th, and now Andy Rodriguez. Here the right-hander back to work.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. High fly ball out to left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Brooks Lee, the next Pirate to hit. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. That one missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches. In this at-bat was very patient, and it paid off.
And here is Stephen Kwan. That's in there, and it's 0-1. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2. He goes down looking. Here's the second baseman. Ground ball left side, and it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. Off the catcher and rolls away. And now a man into scoring position.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2 outs. Swings and lines one towards the gap. Could be extra bases. Around third. Cut off, throw to second. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. So 2. And now Alex Brennan Bernardino gets the ball now.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And now the lefty. And that one gets past the catcher. Wide throw, and it gets away.
That right there is a great read and some wheels to match. So exciting when you see a guy score all the way from second on a wild pitch. It's almost like an inside the park home run.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter. But when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And the pitch. That one lifted to left. Under it. He makes the grab. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Aroldis Chapman.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
1 away. And here is Devers. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Chapman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. And a foul ball. The 1-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. The Red Sox trailing by 2 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a ball. On the ground right side. And Devers is set down. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Wouldn't chase that time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And that one clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. On the ground to short. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. Nothing to all. Kenley on here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Jansen, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a 2-seamer, and he works in a slider. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. A dive, nice stop. Gathers and throws, low throw, and he can't take it out.
Oh, that one right there had the looks. Of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling his
runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Davis aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner goes again. This one smoked out to left. Nabs it.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Whips it to Casas. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. That catches the corner. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
Throws him with a backdoor slider. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Pirates 5 and the Red Sox 3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. David Bednar. The
doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Valdez stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Righty delivers on the ground to first. Can't glove it cleanly. The throw is still in time, and that's out number one on a tough play. Vaughn Grissom up next for the Red Sox, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And that's outside.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And a foul ball. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. So it's their last chance in this one. John Birdie, the next to hit. Popped up. And that goes foul. They're down to their final strike. This could end it. Not close with that one. And a count 1-2. In the air, out towards left center. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates win the rubber match of this 3-game series. A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.